Welcome into the Stompers Managers Report. I'm Kiran Costa, joined by Stompers manager Zach Pace. After a good week for the Stomps, 4-2 coach. It was just sitting around 500 for a while, but after sweeping the doubleheader against Menlo Park yesterday, you guys are 2 games above 500 for the first time this season. What did you see out of the squad this week?
No, we had some good battles, some close games. We had the walk-off win, which was exciting and nice. But I mean, we pitched pretty good all week, and I thought we took some pretty good at bats. We played pretty decent baseball. There's still a lot of improvement, of course, but we played pretty decent, and it was good to win the week, of course.
Yeah, you guys really do focus on winning that week, and this was the first week you truly get that done after a couple 500 weeks before that. And let's talk about yesterday's game. You have to manage 16 innings. The first one is just a 7 inning game. It only takes you two pitchers, and then you do really a true bullpen game. Seven guys pitch and allow just one run. What can you say about that bullpen's performance? Is that something we can expect to see going forward?
Um, yeah, I mean, it was outstanding job out of all those guys. I mean, great job out of the two guys in the first game to get us that win. They did outstanding. I mean, Nick had a heck of a start, and Dylan closed it out. And then just those seven guys there in the bullpen game did outstanding. Almost got out of there with putting a zero on the board too with seven guys, which is huge. Because sometimes you kind of have a hiccup with one of them or whatever, but nobody really had a hiccup. Everybody did pretty good. Um, yeah, I mean, it was. I won't say we'll do that a lot. I wanted to make sure we had enough arms for the doubleheader, and we had a lot of guys that needed to throw also. So having all these guys that need to throw, I'm trying my best to get everybody their work, but also win ball games. So it's a little, catch 22 kind of, but I thought they all did outstanding, and I was really proud of our guys the way they pitched and performed yesterday. In both of those games.
Yeah, talking about it a little earlier, you guys played a lot of close games this week. None of them really came easy except that blow up sixth inning made a 5-3 game, an 11-3 game in the first game of yesterday's doubleheader. Does that take more out of the team playing 6 games a week going down to the ninth inning, or does it prepare you for games against Walnut Creek, games against Slow that are going to be dogfights down the stretch?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have those dogfight of games down the stretch and kind of all throughout the year. They, I don't know if they take more out of you, but I think, build your character of your team, your culture. I think brings your group a little bit tighter together. I feel like this week I've been, summer's kind of tough. It's tough. All these guys come from all over and they're mixing together to make a squad. And this week I kind of feel like our guys coming together a little bit and, really pulling for each other and because we've had a lot of tight moments together. So kind of when you have to go through those battles, the adversity, it does really help you, come together and, band with your brothers pretty much that you're, playing the game with and competing with.
You've been in this league a long time. You know how summer ball works. The guys coming from lots of different programs, maybe two or three of them played together at their college. But how do you think this team specifically has gelled together over the first 2 weeks? I know always those first few days, first week even can be awkward, but you mentioned it close games down the stretch. You think this team's really come together early in the season?
Yeah, I do. I think they've done a good job of just kind of bonding and getting along with each other um I I think that's still going to grow a lot too. I mean, we have the slow trip tomorrow, so I mean, usually those road trips really help out too. When you're on the bus together, on the way down and back, and you're in the hotels and lobbies and eating together and all that kind of stuff. Kind of you might be eating next to somebody you haven't ate next to yet. So just those type of things really help build the culture of the team. And I like the direction of our team right now. I mean, it's about pulling, everybody pulling together for the same cause. Something that's bigger than all of us. Of course, we want to be successful individually, but if we're successful as a team, that's really going to help you be successful as an individual. So I really like where our team's going, and looking forward to, tomorrow with them.
Yeah, so most of these guys have been together the whole season. Let's talk about someone that's just arrived. Max Handren, an addition to your lineup yet again. Now, your third time managing him over the past 5 seasons. He's a veteran presence. He's played now a full year of ACC baseball against top competition. What do you think his experience in the dugout brings, but more at the plate, his veteran at bats that he gives you?
Yeah, no, Max is a great ball player. We love having him, the hometown guy, and we've known him for a long time. A lot of our coaches have, and it just, I mean, yeah, his at bats and veteran leadership on the field is great, and I really look forward to his at bats, but I really like just his approach and his process every day. And I tell guys to try to almost imitate him, because he goes about it the right way and has proper warm-ups and has kind of progression drills that he goes through every day to get himself better, because in this game you have to consistently try to get better each day. And he's done uh, I don't know. I've watched him over the years, and he's been outstanding with this process, just like how he goes about his business every single day and finding his routine. And I think it's really something good for the other guys to see, and witness and maybe be able to imitate or add something to their routine, something that's going to help out their game and how they go about the process every day of playing the game. Because that's what it's all about for these guys is about what you do every day in your process for the most part, and try not to worry so much about the result when we get out there. And it's just try to go play baseball of, and with all the hard work that you've put in beforehand, pretty much. So, yeah, no, I enjoy Max a lot and really look forward to having him here. Hopefully, he's not here too long and we get him out to like a better spot because he deserves to play somewhere, some professional ball. He's a really good ball player.
Yeah, Max has already brought a lot to this lineup, and as has the catcher spot this week's Esteban Sepulveda breaks out of a tough start to his season, and then Connor Pulowski, 4 RBIs, walk-off winner on Friday night. Great week for him. What have you just seen out of those two? Catcher spot, not usually known for its offense, but has been maybe your best contributor this week.
Oh yeah, no, they're both studs, and I only have two catchers, and that's really, I mean, we got a younger kid that helps out too, and he's going to be a stud in the future. But I really only have two catchers on the field every day, and it, it's great because they're both awesome and they're both really good ball players. Um, and I just want to make sure that I get them the at bats that they need, and if I brought in another catcher, that would dwindle their at bats, and they need to have their at bats because they're really good ball players. They both can catch really well, and they both can hit. And Esteban at the start, early in the week had a really good day and helped us win that game. I think we won that game. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he, I mean, he had a really, really good day. A couple doubles and a home run. So that was really nice to see. And I've been kind of waiting for that to happen because he's got a really good approach at the plate and has a good idea of what he's doing up there. Um, and and then Connor, I mean, he's been clutch for us all year. I mean, when there's a runner at second base with two outs and we need a hit. I mean, he's the guy right now. I mean, he's coming through in those situations. He's finding ways to get those tough RBIs, and kind of the old saying is two out hits win championships. You know what I mean? So that's a championship type player, that you want to have on your squad. Solid behind the plate also, and yeah, I mean, I'm just really pleased with our catcher spot on our team and look forward to seeing those guys, grind through the rest of the way. I mean, they kind of do the grunt work and don't get a lot of credit for it, but they're two outstanding catchers, and that's why we only have two also because I know that they are both great and are going to get their at bats that they need and help us win.
Wrapping up here on the Stompers Managers Report, Zach, you've built a brand on small ball, get on base any way you can, and then the runs will come from there. You guys left 11 men on base in back-to-back games. You even got a win in one of those games. Is that just a product of small ball baseball? I mean, a majority of your guys getting on base, they're only getting to first base. So in that situation, you're going to leave more guys on base, or is there anything you can do there to try and knock in those runners once they get aboard?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just keep on getting chances to get them in and putting good swings on and scoring position. Sometimes I feel like we're a little bit too patient in scoring position, runners in scoring position. And we talked about a little bit about trying to get your swings off in those situations, trying to get at least two swings off, three swings off, if you can in those situations, just to see if we can drive those runners in. Um, and it's personnel too. We don't have a lot of guys that are, we have guys that are capable of hitting home runs and doing the long ball and that kind of stuff. But also we want to have it with runners on base too. When you hit those type of, big shots, we want to have guys on base so that we have more RBIs. So, I mean, yeah, the plan is still to try to get on base and get guys on so we can kind of create havoc. But I think sometimes with baseball, yeah, sometimes you have your lobs, your runners left on base, and sometimes you get them in. I mean, it's just kind of the game sometimes, the nature of the beast. So, but I just the one adjustment that I've kind of had that I've already said and we've talked about is just trying to get our swings off during those RBI situations and getting a good pitch to hit and trying to be on time and put a good swing on it.
Well, that's all the time we have today on the Stompers Managers Report. A two-game series on the road in slow coming up before the Stomps are home again this weekend. Thanks for taking the time, Zach.
Thanks, Karen.